Hello there everyone, this is I am Mark 3 and welcome back to Creeper World 3, Ark Eternal. And welcome to Colonial Space, the realm of player-made maps, for a little outing. Because, quite frankly, I ran across something I thought was pretty interesting, but I had no idea it was in this game. A couple of videos by Brink, I believe it was, who was playing on some, what were known as Corner Canis style maps. So basically it's like a puzzle map made where you control the flow of creep and anti-creep. Well, you control the anti-creep really, but you're trying to kill the creep. But yeah, it's, I didn't realise this game had the potential to be puzzle based, and so I was curious and I thought, you know what, let's do a random thingy and see how we do. So, launch the mission. Create planetary scan. Here we go, right. So the goal is to pick up all techs and to also clear out all the creep. So it looks all nice and not too bad, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks all right. However, when I unpause it, you'll see what happens to the map. Yeah, it's turning this deep purple. It's covered in creep. Ugh, icky. And I'm charged with cleaning this out using anti-creep, of which there's a couple of small sources. These blue ones produce anti-creep. Yellows would produce anti-creep, but they have been conquered by the vile, evil purple creep. Ugh. And so I need to actually burn out the creep that's covering them to rescue them, quote unquote. And then, of course, there's the actual regular creep, which is the deep blue ones. And I need to do that using a single command center, no weaponry. The only Titan available is the Forge for upgrading what little I can do, and a single command center, along with whatever bits and pieces of technology the map might be so kind to give me as well. So let's pick us a starting point. There is a siphon over here, along with a guppy tech. That sounds like a good place to begin. So let's drop here. We are going to immediately start powering that. But what we should probably do straight away is grab a siphon so it can power our initial expansion. It'll burn out after a little while. We'll also put down a collector, I think, here. Or maybe, should we just build the... Let's build the forge. Oh, it doesn't connect. Okay. So we need to put down something. And I'll get access to that. Now that, I'm going to destroy it pretty much straight away, because I need the space. There's no space really for... Oh wait, no. There's a bit of space over there. Let's put down a terp, because we need terps. The special rule of this map, but by the way, of these maps, is that the walls, they can't be overtaken by the creep. The creep gets really deep, really fast, so does the anti-creep as well. But the walls can't be flowed over until you drop them down to level with the floor, basically. So they block things quite nicely. But there we go. I've got that guppy tech. That gives me a single guppy. Oh, it will as soon as it reaches the top. There we go. I've created a guppy. I can build one of these. Oh, thank you, map. You are oh so kind. And that's all I can do with that. And I might as well keep that collector there just to maintain some energy intake to reduce the strain on my soul siphon. Just there. It'll burn out after a while, after all. Okay, that terp is good. You are producing 25 every 500. You are producing 49 every 1000. There is a difference of 1 creep every second between this and this. 15. Oh, hang on. 30. 30 on these two combined only produce 30 versus 50. So that would actually be a better way to go about it, I think. So let's see. Terraform. Drop the height down to 1 and let's burn down this wall. We might as well accelerate the game a little bit. And we are starting to make our own little headway, because we are trying to rescue these yellows. Problem is, if I ever overextend and the creep goes back into these, they'll take it over. So it'll flip to me if I flood it with anti-creep, and it'll flip back to the being hostile if the regular creep manages to get its grip on it again. But these maps, when done right, they cascade like all hell. Like, there you go. Thank you for rescuing me from the evil creeps. Suddenly, it's producing 30 every 1,000 for me, anti-creep. And it's going to flood this here, which is flood me with anti-creep to power up your transmitters. Every one of those adds a X1 multiplier to my creep output. So that's now producing 60, that's producing 50, and it's cascaded down here, it's taken that out as well, and that gets the same modifier for this. And suddenly I'm in a good position for this bit. So let us open this up to start breaking it. Just like that. And I might as well just, you know, crack both sides of it, because why the hell not? More contact points will allow these emitters to more readily do that. And I could probably do with an extra terp as well, I think. Let's drop another terp in there. Let's also cancel this. We've got the spare energy. Let's destroy that now, since it served its purpose long enough. And I'm going to get a forge down so I can start to collect ether for that. But now we are burning through that. It's a bit too far away though. That's okay. Let's move this guy down here. Thank you, rescue me. Got it. And that entire bit now is mine. So I've actually gained a lot of space there, which I can use to just help out in general. Let's actually throw down, I guess, a relay. But we've got to remember that my energy is not going to last forever. I'm going to throw down a guppy there. I'm going to throw down a reactor. And this is, of course, also burning through my initial stockpile quite heavily. 1, 2, 3, put one there. So I'm going to start using this just to get at least some kind of power flowing, you know? I guess let's put a relay down there. Maybe the relays are a waste of space, but hey, it's better than nothing. And let's decide where to go next. Okay, we've got all this. We can flood this little pink thing here, which is actually a portal, and it connects to all other pinks. So, let's collapse that. Because we can. And it'll also teleport from there to all other pinks across the map. Let's just move that terp a little bit so we can get some power supply on it. And then both terps can work on that. So as you can see, my resources are overstretched. And that siphon has actually depleted now, so let's drop a reactor on that spot. We are now entirely fueled by the reactors, just so you know. And yeah, those relays, probably a bad idea, but I'll probably find a use for them later on. So I should just move that and get a collector down here to just help out a bit. But yeah, that's flooding that. So we've got these little pools of anti-creep now starting to appear all across the map. We could also afford an additional reactor, I suppose, but our power... This is one of the reasons we wanted the forge. Okay, that's powered. We've also got those 2 towers, so that's connected. Right, you're producing 150, 110, 100, 90, 110. I am not doing anything like that much with what I've got here, so this section, stay the hell away, at least right now. Just let it keep on loading. Right, where can I go from here? 110 every 500, releases 6,000. Right, this is the other thing. The regular creep towers, when they blow, they release a surge of creep back at me, which can quite easily finish things off. Oh, Terp, I want you over here, please. We've got a 60 every 500 versus a 15 every 1,000. So we can actually start to do something here. We'll also use the guppy to supply that as well. So the guppy's going to power that up, and I can use these towers, if I can take them, to boost my production further. Let's just open that one up. We'll also adjust this to fire at nearest first, so it'll focus on opening up a single gap. We'll also do the same with the other one. So there we go, we've already captured that, we've got an extra, we're going to collapse this wall. And then we can actually connect these to our purples up here, since we've already linked into that. So we can merge all of our potential supplies of anti-creep together. Also, I'm going to flood this bit here just because. So. Yeah, come on, Guppy. Get the lead out. Let's see, forge, energy efficiency. I guess let's get a move speed upgrade as well. Yeah, that'll do. Just so that guy can spend less time in transit. There we go. And I think we can take that as well. Can we take this one? What, 15, 55, 15, 20, 80. Yeah, we can take that. Right, cut down the walls. Take this little bit. We will save the map from the vile creep. Though this would go a lot better if we actually had a link from our command center to provide power directly. There we go. There we go. See that? It just surged. Oh, there was a boom. And then it's come back, so we'd have access to that as well. I'm going to actually drop my Terp there to make a Super Terp. And I'm going to move the Guppy over next to it. So that'll keep that Terp supplied. And this thing can now basically reach all over the darn place. I'm seeing potential here. I think we can collapse that. We can collapse that. Green, I don't want to touch because I don't know what it's connected to. All I know is that it's flooded. Oh, actually. Green. Is green actually connected to anything? Really? Not as such. Green is connected to that one, I think. A 49 every 500. I outmatched that so much it's not even funny. So I could probably take that out. But first I'm going to take out those. There we go. Just crack those open. And if I crack this one as well, I can easily take over that tower. Oh wait, no, the green is also connected to these as well, actually. So this area here. There is a lot of avenues for attack, though. Let's actually break open blue. Since those have not been affected, so I might as well flood them. Thank you. Lots and lots of stuff, which might actually open further expansions. Oh, right. Another thing I should mention, I think this might be the last thing I've missed. Green towers add a multiplier to my creep production. Red towers add a debuff. So red towers subtract 1 from the overall creep multiplier of what I'm able to do. So if at all possible, I should avoid doing that. You know, just flat out avoid it. Actually, try and get some terps. 200. That is nasty. That over there. Don't really want to touch it. I think I'm gonna try to crack green. If I'm entirely honest, I think I can do it. But this is one of those cases where it might start to go horribly wrong. Oh, I can definitely take over that one for a bit of extra kick. Just a little bit extra, you know. So I'll open it that side. That's between 2 blues. And then I'll also grab... Oh, well, that's actually out of the Terp's range. Ooh. I'll also grab that one. That's flooding blue. No, blue is winning out. The anti-creep is coming in. Okay, there we go. Right. I'll also move the Terps around. So move that over there. And this guy's had nothing to do in ages. Let's move him over here too. I just heard a strange little hum. Okay. Fine. Energy efficiency boosted up. And we really do need to get some more stuff. A single Terp is just not going to cut it. Oh wait, it's because I moved the Terp off there, wasn't it? Yeah, look at that though. That's kind of struggling. It's all flowing into these blues, and it's trying to punch through here, but the creep is just edging it out. So let's actually crack open. I think this section next, probably. Yeah, let's crack open this bit. Should be okay. Yep, overflowing. Easy peasy. And multiply our creep power. Also opening an additional avenue to try and punch through this bit as well. Which is why I'm doing it. Just to get the edge on that particular bit of creep. By increasing the flow. Because that's one of the big things about this map. Flow. There we goes. And of course open that up so the anti-creep can flow wherever I need it. Right, greens. I have 1, 2, 3 avenues of potential attack onto greens. Looks like. I could probably do something around here, but there's all these nasty red towers in the middle, and I can't drop equipment over there just yet. Fine. Terraform. Let's crack this over. Actually, how deep is that? 114? Yep, crack that one. There we go, it's annihilating. And it's drawing from that, and it's also drawing from what's built up. You can see the waves moving over here on these green bits too. As it works to just punch through that entire section there. But that is trying to push forward. Let's crack this one as well to reduce the flow. Well, actually increase the flow from me into that. There we go. That is quite rapidly depleting now. Yeah, I think I've got green overrun. That's almost through. It's going to start coming through here pretty quickly. There we go. That one's captured. It's flipped. It's starting to push. That is starting to annihilate there. Let's crack that one open too. And we've got ourselves an extra green. Excellent. Which just leaves these two here, but increasing the flow on green is going to help out in general. There we go. And that actually gave us two power points, actually. And that's going to give us a creep multiplier as soon as it manages to punch through it. There's another power point there as well. There's a lot of purples around. I'm tempted to try and crack this bit next, actually, because we've got a lot of connection points all over it. And it would also give us another terp if we can flip it. 60, 60, 60, 15s, 150s, 100s. That's really struggling to punch through there. So actually we should probably fix that with one of our super terps. One there. And maybe... oh, no. Creep level rose and is actually now above that. So that is all the way through. And we're going to get that as a power booster. So, ta-da! Green. Right. Perfect. And that covers literally that entire section. Alright. Sure. If I can do that, and then do that, I can actually connect across here using... I won't be dependent on the guppy for it. I think. I guess I should probably just wait for my levels to rebuild at least a little bit. Waiting's boring. Let the anti-creep flow. Yeah, that's right. Make a massive dent in it. Just opening one block on each right now for just let the annihilation commence. Oh, nope, that's a 2. There we go. Oh wait, that's higher. What level is it? Level 2. Really? Well, some of it's level 2. Still, that's actually all being annihilated right now, so fine. Let's drop the entire barrier down then. Collapse the barrier. Let the anti-creep be annihilated. In our righteous fury. Yeah, that'll do it. Also need to drop that one as well, but as the barriers drop, the creep is starting to flow back in. Sorry, the anti-creep is getting through. Aha! Flip. Flips. Yes! There we go. And this entire section is now mine. And that is a massive reservoir of creep sourcing. Excellent. Ooh, you know what I've just realised? We've got the purples and we've got the greens connected to this section here. We could actually wrest control of this entire section out if we were so inclined. Let's see. Move the other turret there. Oh, can't quite reach it. Oh wait, no, that's anti-creep on that side. Of course I can do that. Just need that over there. And as soon as the anti-creep level rises, that entire bit will work as well. Let's flood that bit too. But I can use this to start pushing back through here and just start dropping the level a bit. Because no way can those guys stand up against me now. I'm just waiting for the anti-creep to rise high enough to flood this particular booster. Yep, that's looking fine. Okay, let's see. Open that one. Open that one. Open that one. Yes, let the power of the anti-creep consume you. There we go. Also open all of those now, because as soon as it opens, it's just going to wash it all away and add its strength to my own. Still kind of concerned about this bit though. Also, we need to get to that, but to get that guppy, we need to get through this area, don't we? I think we do. Yeah, I think we do. Okay, terraform. Let's open an exploratory little bit there. It's trying to do something. The level of creep is at 200 odd. My anti-creep is at 100. It's actually annihilating pretty quick. On the bright side, I now have access to this entire bit here, don't I? There we go. Just to make sure I've got power flowing all across this area. Power has honestly not been much of an issue for quite a while. But that'll get that sorted out. Okay. This section is actually dropping fairly steady. Right. Let's commit the super turf then. To spread that entire section out a little bit more. So those are now linked. That's going to help, because the green is going to help the pink from getting overrun. And then we're going to crack it open at the side to increase the flow and just knock it out of the park, basically. Just flatten the entire bit. Like that. Because this is mine now. There we go. Yes, yes. This entire section is now collapsing. It's mine. Right. Where else can I go? This section is all just like... so much stuff intermingled. It's... 110. I could collapse those if I could get power down to it. There we go. That's all mine. Okay. What can I do? I want to get a relay out to this entire bit. It's going to be a power supply, a power planted relay, I suppose. Actually, no. Let's say the power spots for the terps, just for terraforming activity. So I'll just link across. Oh yeah, as soon as if my creep level, my anti-creep levels drop too low, I lose access to some of my creep multipliers. It seems. I was wondering if that was happening over here, but apparently this one, because it's higher up, it shows the effect much more readily. So anytime I'm doing heavy creep annihilation, this particular one powers down and reduces my anti-creep production a little bit. Not ideal, must admit. Okay, what can I do? I was thinking of going down here. I think there's landing space enough to get the guppies down there. We're going to find out really soon. And if there is space, I can put a terp down on there as well. Oh, yep, that landed safely. Okay, right. Let's get a terp down there. You. Down here, we've got a couple of remote things to just annihilate, because this won't give us creep production, but it will give us a source of well, it gives us some power rings down here. Don't know if that's going to be much use, but it's worth a try. But at the end of the day, my anti-creep is just way too powerful for that to stop. Crack that one as well. There we go. If we can crack through into a yellow, we could actually go into this bit here. Now that said, there is the reds. If you flood me with anti-creeper, I will weaken your emitters. Red one. The red ones are nasty. Just another guppy over there, but the yellows will let me just spread anti-creep all over the map if I can get access to them. I can go up here and just crack that too. Let's do that. Maybe I could create a power guppy. That might be an idea. I mean, I could use these rings. Actually, this ring's doing nothing up here. Let's do that. Let's drop a couple of relays across there, and I'll build one of my new guppy on the power to make it a power guppy. Yeah. All power to the guppy. And then, first off, I'm going to crack this open. Like that. And then crack that too. Just the 2 power rings, don't really need them. But, actually, I can, if I crack the bit, if I tear down the bits where my turf is sitting. Let's drop my turf on the power ring, actually. And I'll drop the thing there. And then, what happens if I drop this? That gives me access to yellow, doesn't it? It does. Okay. Good. Flow across. Yellow is being flooded now. And I should try and increase the access as much as I can, so yeah. Just do that. And that means I can access yellow across these bits as well, though that is actually super awkward. If I do stuff like that, I can just get access to yellows all over the place to increase my flow rate as much as physically possible. Because, you know, why not? Oh, I can crack that side as well. If I crack that and that one, good. This is also why I need the Super Guppy, just flat out better energy supply rates to my turps. Plus they're much faster. Okay, let's actually scrap you. Destroy. That refunded the Guppy, and I'll build a Guppy. We don't need you as a Super Terp, let's move you there. This Guppy will lie there. With, of course, a relay station right next to it. So that they can quite easily shunt energy to anywhere we need it. There we go. We could also probably do with some more terps, let's be honest. So let's get another couple of terps up. We've had power. We've had power for a long time, actually. That's fine. I don't really want to expose that. If I get the reds, I'm going to get an access point there and an access point there as well, but this guy is going to do something. So let's go ahead and get terraforming 10 and actually surround this guy. So I'm going to fence him off just so that they can't do much of anything. And I'll also deploy, of course, the Super Guppies to make sure that that guy has all the power required, while these Guppies are going to deploy around just to make sure that I'm working at my best potential. Yeah, that one will do a lot of work. Drop that there. Okay. Super Guppy, I would need you to come... one of you to come down here, actually. Just to feed that turp there. Also, turtle the nearest if you'd be so kind. Just need to make sure. Yep, that's going to get that sorted out. And with that, I'll be happy to actually break open all of the reserves over here. It's just getting that guy walled off, you know? So that it won't, when I crack it open, it won't actually break anything. Because that would be probably a bad idea. Ooh, got another guppy. Let's drop one here, actually. Super Guppy number 3. I need you to take power to these 2 terps down here, just so we can get rid of those emitters. But yeah, basically I've got the creeps around at this point. You're all okay? Right, okay, let us crack it. Open. Oops, no, I'll drop it down to 1. Oops. Wait, that's not height 1, that's height 2? Really? Okay, let's drop it to height 2 there as well. All around it. Kind of surprised it's height 2, but hey, there you go. The very least I can do is like give maximum flow from the yellows into the reds in this area. Oops. Okay, with that. Almost broke that open to let it out again. So I will not let that monster feed on my anti-creep. No, that is not the way that this is meant to go. Oh, you're all done? Okay, a couple of extra terps down here, plus an additional guppy. And I want to build a relay tower down here. Purely because that can help a lot in terms of getting supplies around, but I can just relocate the guppies anytime I need to. So that doesn't really affect me too much. Off we go. Didn't I have another terp somewhere? I've lost track. Where's my terps? No, I don't know. Whatever. Just get to work. So we do need to crack that as well. Terraform it down to 1. Crack. Crack. Just break all of that open. So actually we need to at least have those 2 sorted out for the moment, so we can drop a terp on it. And get a power supply out there. Super guppies are so darn fast. It's kind of why I did that. It's just like, they're so much better, you know? Anything you super with the power circles, it becomes really, really super. Like, unbelievably so. Like, I'm going to drop that terp there and it's immediately massive range and much, much faster. Also going to drop the guppy there, so that we can also finish the terraforming. Just like that. Okay, right. We are almost ready for mutually assured destruction. Just drop that there. I'll drop a guppy, I guess, there. Oh, we've got leaking going on. Oops. Okay, these guys are not properly contained. They're actually leaking out into the surrounding area, so that is actually... Ooh, that's actually... That's going to put me on a time limit, in fact. Let's get a guppy up to here, along with a couple of terps. Yeah, that puts me on a time limit. Because if one of these collapses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2... That's a lot of stuff. Actually, this one is... I want to get this one first. It's got less... It's got a better ratio of penalties to... yeah, I want to crack this one first before that one cascades out of control. That might be a serious problem. Let's just get resources over here for rapid terraformation effects. There we go. Where's my third guppy gone? There's my third guppy. I'm going to send you down there. I'm also going to install additional terps here and here. Oops, no, not there. Destroy. Right. So I've got this entire sector blanketed by super terps now. And guppies are able to... Most of these guys are running on the guppies, but some of them are not. That's absolutely fine. Let's just use a bit of my income to get some reactors down. And collectors and things, because we neglected that so horribly, didn't we? So we might be needing it, because we're about to kick a massive amount of terraforming into overdrive. Put one there. Okay, and we'll just react to the rest of it just to get power production up. So Right. I really should have done this sooner, but I was actually okay with the amount of power I had quite some time. But I never geared up for this kind of output that I'm about to do. So there we go. That's all okay. That's all annihilating. We are ready to start turping this entire area. Another reason is, of course, there's a large population of blues down here, while this section actually is all yellows, so as I flip it, they will come under my control. Most of the positive booster towers are down here, though, so I'm going to terraform at the bottom first. So let's crack this. So start the annihilation. Either this is going to work perfectly, or it's going to go stupendously wrong. Okay, our first convert. Good. Increase the flow speed. That's breaking down. Good, good. I'm kind of restricting it to this area, so flow will be flowing. Oh, I can actually get that for free. That one's not supported in any way. There we go. But as you can see, the flow is depending on where I open the walls for the most part. Let's get that one. So that was going to get overrun, and then just like get all of that done. This will start to hit some of the towers. There we go. Take that too. Might as well just flatten the entire darn area, actually. Yeah, that's a positive tower. Give me that. That's trying to push up into this area. It's going to hit... Actually, can I pause it? Will this work? Will this slow walk of creep work? Let's see. Terraform. Brush size 1, height 10. As the moment you get access to that, I want you to wall it off. Will this work? You're my test case there, so let's find out. It did! Alright. Okay. I can actually wall off the bad towers. Awesome. Let's do that. Because the moment the anti-creep gains a foothold, it annihilates, and the terps can immediately terraform underneath it, which slows the flow of anti-creep. So let's just wall all of these guys off so I don't get any negative effects from them. There we go. And unpause. That should be good. Right. Go fine, so let's crack that. Let's crack that. Stay the heck away from that. And the moment it spreads into the right place, I should be perfectly fine. Just bring the walls down, boys. Bring them down. I've just got to watch how quickly it goes, because remember, this thing is like really bad. This area has lost its supply of fresh creep. These guys are safer. There's creep flowing down, which will help to push back and annihilate any anti-creep that might get through. But this bit here, let's just annihilate that section there, to at least try and do it that way. So what height is all this? This is height... All this is different heights as well. Me no likey. Let's get one more zone there. That's trying to push hard. But it's getting supported by up here. So let's just keep on cracking. Just raise it up from the bottom. Okay, that walled off in time. That's good. So did that one. Good. Okay, we're clear. As long as I remember to install all the walls to stop the red towers from being activated. Good. Good, good, good. I am very happy to see that walls are... Wait, hang on. Is that a wall? Okay, that is actually a wall. It's just there's a bit of anti-creep on top of it. Not enough to cause a problem, but... Oh, darn it, that one activated. So did that. Hey! Oh, darn it, I built the walls to height 9 rather than height 10. That's not enough. So I've actually got some active towers now. Well, I can't do anything about that one. That one is well and truly active. Oh, that one actually overflowed in its axis as well. Oh, the anti-creep's actually getting on over the top. Oh, well, never mind. Okay. Brush size max. Low terrain. Break it all down. Let the anti-creep flow. You're all mine. Ah. Because apparently I could... It was a good attempt, but I couldn't stop it from activating. So there we go. Right, what do we got over here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stations for Terps. Let's start moving the Terps over. We've got this entire section cracked open. We've taken the hits. The only problem with this section is the fact that it's going to emit somewhat sizable volumes of creeper on death. So that might cause an issue, but this entire area is now mine. This map is basically mine. All I've got to do is wrap it up and get the last few bits and pieces, and then we're done. So let's get this last turp over here. And where's our last super guppy? There's our guppy. There we go. Right. Can you actually reach from there? Kinda. Alright. I suppose let's get a relay down to you then. Basically, why the hell not? There we go. But yeah, that is all set and good to go. So, this has been weakening the creep for some time. If I want to get maximum flow, I should actually crack the right side first, because there's a lot of friendly towers over there. I will be hitting some debuffs, but honestly at this point it doesn't really matter, does it? What's the height here? It's height 3. Okay, let's go ahead and crack this side open here. And we are cracking it open. Yeah, we are saving you from the evil creep. Rejoice. There we go. And of course we're going to hit the red towers pretty soon. But that's okay. Might as well just go ahead and activate them, honestly. We're getting all this extra creep power just going off all over the place, so it doesn't really matter too much. It's going to be the death explosions that might cause an issue, but at this point, probably not. And on the bright side, I did the thing which is said in the map description, which is, it's going to be funner if you don't use the singularity weapon. Because I've not touched the singularity weapon. Honestly, I've got 3,000 odd ether. I've not been using my forge much at all. Just crack that open. Oh, that's all a different height? Oh, darn it. What height is all of those? Oh, that's all higher. Oh, this is slowing down my breaching work just a little. Actually, that didn't look too bad at all. Okay. Just gonna drop the train out to 1. You guys are just going all over the place. Yeah, just go for whatever's nearest, please. It's more efficient. Well, it's not really. It's the same time either way. But yep, that is all broken down, so that is all mine. I just need to connect to this guppy tech to finish that, because one of the mission completion objectives is capture all of that and also destroy all emitters. So there we go, 1 guppy. That is working pretty rapidly. Let us get a couple of our terps forward. And as you can see, the flow is doing a lot of the work now. But that's okay. I'm perfectly fine with helping it out. So, maximum brush, just inside 1. Crack open the last few walls, get rid of the last of the creep, and declare victory on this map, because that is what we do. Oh, are you out of power? Fine. If I can get a, can I get a relay out to you? I can't. Oh, yes, I can. Because the train is just so jumbled, honestly. Bingo. There we go. 1 hour 30 in terms of game time, 45 odd minutes in terms of me just playing this and waffling, but yay, puzzle. And it spiraled way out of control as I began to overrun it, and I got enough to just flatten it all. So, yeah, Anti-Creep is victorious. I know this has been a little bit different from what I usually do, but hey, it's what I thought might be interesting to have a quick look at. So, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little puzzle, and I'll catch you all some other time. Yes, indeed. 1 hour 30. Like, easy 4 or 5 times more than the people at the top of the leaderboard. What am I going to say? I'm not very fast at this game. But yeah, see you all later.